Open for questions for players.
We talk about it a lot, but when it comes just the intensity and the want to and the aggressiveness, was this kind of an embodiment of what this season turnaround has been, especially coming off the West Coast trip and maybe the fatigue that played into that?
Oh, you want me to answer? All right, bet. But nah, I would just say it was a start from the Illinois game. You know, we had to translate that on the road game. I feel like, you know, last year we dropped a lot of road games for sure, 1-2 point deficit for sure. But I feel like, you know, we had an urgency to get to, you know, where we at now for sure. So we had to come back. We knew it was going to be kind of tough for sure, the time zone change and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we still got to play our basketball. That's what we did. You know, the first half was kind of slow. Coach, you know, got on our butt halftime for sure. But in the day, we can't keep having starts like that, especially with good teams for sure. But the second half start was the best thing, the best thing we needed for sure. We had a spark for sure. So came on top, and you know, proud of the boys.
Talk about smiling at him. Why? You're smiling at him. Why?
Juwan, just my guy.
Oh my God.
How do you handle the last 3 minutes when you're taking a lot of shots and they know the ball's going to be in your hands a lot? How do you deal with what they throw at you and kind of being the guy in those last few minutes?
It's kind of tough, but it comes down to, you know, trusting my teammates. When they know I'm going to shoot, they kind of load up. I've noticed that. But whoever's guys helping, I'm kind of just looking for them. Or, you know, remaining unselfish. Some guys just have to take a shot and it'll be a bad shot, but I'm kind of looking for the best shot regardless. If I'm taking it or if my teammate's taking it. But my teammates stay ready, they stay aggressive, and I have confidence in them, and that's what just helps us.
Hey, Andrew, Coach called your diving for the loose ball there to extend the possession, maybe the play of the game. When it comes to just those 50-50 balls and making those winning plays that might not show up on the stat sheet, how much did you guys kind of put an emphasis on that down the stretch in a game that was as physical like this one?
It was definitely something we talked about at halftime. We felt like we weren't winning the 50-50 balls, and coming out of the locker room, I felt like I was pretty fresh. I kind of sat most of the first half, so I was like, I can dive on the floor. I can sacrifice my body here in the second half too. So I really just wanted to get out there and make a play, and then obviously try and help the team in any way.
Juwan, how are you able to kind of impact the game that positively still with dealing with foul trouble in that first half and kind of come back in that second half and still be that productive?
Just not thinking about it. In the day, of course, I had 2 fouls in the first half in the day, and I still got to play basketball, still got to be a leader, so I couldn't go out there play timid, stuff like that. So in the day, it is what it is. You know, fouls gonna be fouls. You know, I can't do nothing about it. I can't reverse nothing like that. So I got 2 classes to keep moving for sure. So that's what I did. Stop looking at me, bro. It's weird. But nah, at the end of the day, that's just who I am. I'm gonna lead regardless. If I got 1 foul, 5 or 4, I can't go 5 because I'm gonna foul out. Ain't that right, B?
Zach, I don't know. He only likes to hack in the first 10 minutes of the game. He won't hack in the last 10 minutes, but he'll hack in the first 10 minutes and then sit. But no.
Andrew, when Ohio State's making threes the way they were, just how important is it? How much pride do you take in winning on the glass and being the more physical team?
Obviously it was a big emphasis that we had as well. We knew that we boxed out and we played defense. We knew they were going to hit tough shots, but we knew they were going to miss some shots as well, and we needed to box out on almost all those shots to get the rebound and secure the possession because they're a really good offensive team. So obviously it was a big emphasis on cleaning the glass, and I thought we did a pretty good job.
Brice, Fred mentioned Berke might be out a little bit with the sprain, but how big was he tonight with his 15 points and just the stuff he did for you guys?
Yeah, BK and his ability to space the floor, and also his ability to rebound. Every game, whether he gets double-digit rebounds or not, he's been all over the glass, and he's physical. And you know it's hard in this league when you're going against big, athletic, strong guys every night. But BK's toughness, and like I said, his ability to stretch the floor really helps us and takes us to a different element.
If he does this time, how do you guys kind of rally to just replace everything that he brings to the table?
Next man up mentality, but we all have to just still band together. We didn't get this far doing it our own way or putting it all on one person's back. It's all of us together. Braxton's gonna have to step up. Anybody else who their number is called, they're gonna have to step up and play and be physical and buy into our system and do what we do, and that's gonna be defend for 40 minutes, get the 50-50 balls, and let our defense lead offense. So.
Brice, the past 2 games, you guys have gone into halftime and had to make a lot of adjustments, trailing at that point in the game. How important of a trait is that for you guys to recognize where things need to be fixed and come out of the second half and like you did against Washington, like you did today, and be able to punch back right away?
It's not going to be easy all the time when you go into the halftime and you're down, and you have to make adjustments because usually you didn't start off good. Usually you didn't shut their guys off. But it's good that we can, change up on the fly and learn. We use the first sometimes we use the first half to kind of learn, and then the second half we lock in. But it would be better if we just come out already locked in to our matchup, to our game plan, and everything like that. But it just shows our versatility. It just shows our leadership. It just shows our leadership and our experience and our coaching.
All three of you guys are seniors, and you have 4 more games here. How much are you guys appreciating the atmosphere here at PBA and kind of soaking it in?
I'm still not trying to think about it, actually. It hurt every time I think about last year for sure. But I'm always gonna be grateful for the energy, the fan base, just everything Nebraska is bringing to the table at PBA for sure.
Just living in the moment.
There's no place like here, and it's I can't even think of the best way to explain it, but it's just been, I don't even want to think about it being my last.
Juwan, Coach said yesterday you guys can't get fat and happy, but just how do you feel like there's just an uplifted kind of positivity from the last guy on the bench to you, just with this 4-game winning streak to some extent?
Just having fun. That's just what it is. I mean, we're not looking 2 games ahead. We're not looking at games far apart from playing right now. But in the day, we take every day at a time. We take every practice, head on. We take every game in front of us, the present moment at the time. We take that head on. But in the day, we just having fun. That's in the day. A lot of guys, this is our last go run, so we got to make the best of it, and that's what we're doing, laughing, enjoying the moment, enjoying everything. But in the day, we still got a business to take care of, which is go out there and get W's.